Hello, welcome back to another code Recollection. In this episode, we're taking on Chapter 2 of another code 1. For two memories. Yeah, that's what that game was called. Lawrence's Mansion.
Hello? Is anyone in here? Oh. Jessica? Can you hear me? Come on, Jessica! I guess no one's here. But Jessica's gotta be around here somewhere. She's probably with Dad. Wait, Dee?
He has disappeared. You know, I've been to several places like this. You know, like these old, like, Victorian era places. Like, so here's the character updates. If I don't press these updates, they'll bother me. I don't know. I can be OCD like that. Though, some would like to say I have selective OCD or something. I don't know. Anyway. So we're going up the stairs. Like, you know, I was saying, like, I've been to old places like this. Like, it's Saskatchewan.
Huh?
They have this old.
Jessica.
They have like all these old buildings perfectly preserved. Hell, in my town, there's this really old mansion too. It's public access.
Dee.
Oh, Dee, there you are. This person.
What a huge painting.
He looks like a friendly guy.
Do you remember something about him?
Welcome.
Huh. Who is this? There's a name. Lawrence Edward. Patriarch.
You know, Lawrence looks like he should be on a dollar bill somewhere. Like, am I going?
This is the guy that owned this place.
Who thinks that?
Ashley, this man? He's my great-grandfather. So you're part of the family that owned this house? The Edwards? Did you used to live here?
No. I came here with my father to visit my great-grandfather. He was very ill. And then...
Uh-oh. Flashback time?
that song.
Huh?
That's right. When we arrived, I heard someone playing the loveliest song on the piano.
Well,
A piano?
Let's look around and see if we can find one. I'll come with you.
Oh.
you know, for a building that's been abandoned for like, who knows how long, like, for the most part, it looks like it's in good shape. Like, I don't think nature has even tried to take it back. You know, that's something I always like seeing. Well, something that always fascinated me when nature like took back stuff. Like nature like takes back all these buildings. It's pretty neat and haunting to see, actually. Can't describe it exactly. Now, anyway, what we're supposed to do is find a way forward. Well, we can go through here. That's convenient. Wow. And this room looks in really good condition. Given how long the place has been abandoned, not bad.
It's a piano.
Because normally around, like, quarter century, like, a building that's been unoccupied, like, eventually starts to deteriorate over time. Or something like that. I'm not sure. Ooh, Dee's taking an interest in the piano. But what's this? I don't know if the QR code functions a thing yet. No, doesn't look like it. But I know where it is. Hey, D, what's the word?
Is this the piano you were talking about?
I think.
D?
Hello. You must be the guest Papa told me about.
Franny.
What?
I remember, Ashley. The person playing the piano, it was Franny.
Who's Franny?
A girl who used to live here.
She used to live here. Were you related?
I'm not sure. It was Franny who used to call me Dee. This house is where we first became friends.
Yeah? That's great. I'm glad you remembered something. Forgetting all your friends sounds so sad.
Yeah. You're right.
So here's a keyboard. We can't use anything yet. So now I have information of Franny, who's Dee's friend. But let's see what lies beyond.
What's this?
Oh, good.
It's an
Now we can
origami
use it.
crane.
Origami?
Yeah. It's made of paper. My mom would make these for me all the time when I was a baby. I don't really remember myself, but Jessica told me about it.
Huh.
But I wonder who made this one. Is the DAS reacting?
Okay, so that's where the QR codes are. Oh. Scan successful. My first attempt at woodworking scan. Ooh. New feature unlocked. How does this mean? A week has passed since my clumsy hands took up a saw and hammer, but I finally completed my new stool. My measurements may have been a little off, but it's not bad for a first attempt. I'll take it to the cliff overlooking the sea next chance I get. It's a little wobbly. Must be the ground's that's uneven. It's a nice feature, sitting on a stool that I built myself, looking out to sea, my body rocking in time to the sound of the waves. The wobbling will help me keep a rhythm. I doubt I'll even notice it after a while. I'll get used to it in no time. But am I going too easy on it? I made this stool by hand, so maybe my judgment is clouded, but what if Bill or someone saw it? Would they have a different take? P.S. I worked on this stool in my spare time around developing the Another, but the fact remains that it took me an entire week to make a simple stool. In the realm of DIY, I'm still clearly a novice. Should the day come when I live to see Ashley again, I'll have to really ramp up my woodworking skills. Must be written by dear old Dad.
Something wrong? Jessica isn't here either. Where could she be?
Like, no reaction to that note, huh? Which I find odd. Maybe she's around this way. Nope. Let's go back to the music room. I think maybe the door's open. I forget which door is open. Let me see. This door open?
Oh, good.
Oh, it's locked. Just as well. Just as well. Still, like, as I've already said, I've been in buildings like this. Like, there's something haunting about them. Like, you know, I have this like crazy idea of one day catching a ghost on film. But like, I doubt that'll ever happen. But still, let's use this other door. Maybe it'll open for us. Of course. Of course. Well, maybe this door is the real McCoy.
No good.
Well, that
No
stinks.
good.
Maybe there's something in the music room we haven't seen yet. You know, I never really liked smoking. I mean,
Dad.
I've never been a fan of smoking.
What's wrong?
Especially now after seeing what it did to my dad. Like,
Hey.
yeah. About a more upbeat note. No,
There's a
look,
key.
a key.
Let's look for a place to use it.
Ugh. I really need to make a script to read in or something. Anyway, we got a key, so that should be... So, E stands... So, if, in my knowledge, E means east, so let's check out the east wing. Lighter. Key. Let's see if the key will do any good here. What do you mean it can't be used here?
Good.
Okay, maybe the upper floor. I hope. Ah, okay. So maybe this is the east wing? Did I get east and west mixed up? Ay.
Yes!
Can't believe I did that. But a lot of people are laughing at me. If anyone were watching this. Ooh, creepy.
Oh, it's a hallway. Looks like it leads to more rooms.
Hey, what is?
If only there was some way of knowing where Jessica is. But I guess we'll just have to search the rooms one by one.
Well, that's one way to do it. Process of elimination is... Back to the foyer. No, it's not pronounced foyer like HGTV likes to do. It's foyer. Like, seriously, like, I see all these home renovation shows, they call the front room the foyer. Like,
No good, huh? Sorry.
locked up. That's a nice base. About this room.
Franny.
Huh?
This was Franny's room.
Oh, wow. Really?
Ashley, open this door. I feel like I'm about to remember something.
Got it. But I wonder if it's...
Ba-dum bum
Yep.
ba-dum bum.
locked.
It's locked.
D.
No.
So I guess we'll open up these doors sooner. Sooner or later, at least. In here, what on here? Can
No good, huh?
I? Oh well. Let's see if downstairs gives us any luck, huh? Gives us rooms to snoop in, huh? Let's snoop around in here. See if we can open... And we can go in! Time to snoop around, see what we can find, huh? Ooh, an art room.
So many paintings.
But... no Jessica.
D? Did you remember something? What is it?
It's Franny!
Want to see a picture that Papa drew? I'll show you, but it'll be our secret, okay, Dee?
It's Franny.
Huh?
Ashley. It's Franny. Uncle Henry drew this.
Uncle Henry?
Yeah. Franny's papa.
So Franny's dad is Henry, and the kid in this picture is Franny. But it's a little rough, so it's hard to be sure.
Franny grabbed my hand and pulled me into this room. She showed this to me and said that her dad was a great artist. She said she asked him to draw a picture of me, too. After that, we went into the yard. There was a puppy.
Huh.
That's nice.
Seeing D so happy, talking about his memories with Franny, it's a little, well, weird. D was with Franny, the girl in this old drawing, and that same boy is here with me. Right now.
You know, it's... You know... I always... When I go to old places like this, I always hope to catch a ghost on camera. I mean... I highly doubt that I ever will, but... But I think it'd be cool to actually encounter a ghost. Unless it's like one of the more murdery ones from horror movies, but I kinda doubt that. And here's the ocean.
D, look.
You know, I never really saw the ocean before.
What is it?
I will
You
one
can see
day.
the ocean. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Jessica and I came here on a boat. Maybe you and your dad.
Came by boat as well. Could be.
You'd have to, right? When I first saw the island from the boat, I felt something.
What did you feel?
I didn't get it at the time, but I think I do now. At least a little.
What is it?
It's about meeting my dad. I just kept thinking, What do I do if he's a jerk?
Are you scared of that?
Maybe. A little.
There's some familiar looking stools.
What?
Here's an easel. Painting. Notepad.
Huh.
Hey. Who?
8:15. Bill coming.
Hmm. Dad. Huh.
If I remember correctly, I think there may have been a paper crane hidden among this shelves. I think. No, maybe I was wrong. But if it was, it looks like it could have been. But here's the thing, the DOS feature allows you maybe I was wrong on that. But I remember it would give you hints at least. Maybe my mind's playing with me.
This is... What?
Some rusty buckets. Yeah. Rusty buckets. Well, let's see what's over on this, in this dresser, huh? What's in here? And here we have, if the loading screen will allow, a dusty old room.
What do you think this room was for?
I try to ask him a question, he dematerializes.
Yeah.
Number 2, Lawrence Edward, the Patriarch. It seems the late patriarch of this mansion, Lawrence Edward, was a deeply distrusting man. He found gold on this desolate island and grew the company he established in the span of a single generation. He seems to have viewed everyone who approached him as a thief who wanted his money, so much that he forbade anyone outside his family from entering the mansion. What's more, he took measures to guard his property from intruders by placing mechanisms all around the mansion. I believe his distrust of others had a negative impact on his family as well. There is, for some reason, not a single mention of his wife anywhere in this mansion. There's not even a trace of a grave belonging to her in the graveyard. I have no real evidence to suggest this, but my theory is Lawrence's wife fell out of love with him. This man who cast suspicion on everyone left the island for good after having his child. Lawrence's reward for amassing such vast wealth was to be tortured by the distrust of others, leaving him a lonely man who lost the love of his family. However, it appears he was able to keep his heart open to at least one person, the butler who served his family. Judging from the journal in the butler's room, it seems there's a mutual, unwavering loyalty. Well, that's nice to hear at least. Trusted somebody at least.
Who's this?
Uh-oh, another guy.
You mustn't enter my quarters at your whim.
Well, at least he's polite about it.
Something the matter?
I just remembered something. This was Wells's room.
Wells?
He was the butler of this mansion. He found me in here once and said to me, "Butlers safeguard all manner of important items for the people of their houses. So you mustn't enter my quarters at your whim."
I wonder what sort of important items he was looking after.
Oh, it was keys. Wells held every key for the mansion.
They might be helpful for finding Jessica. Let's look around for them.
Let's see if we can find a key. How do you know it's empty and didn't even open it? So, new character, Wells. I'm sure. There's a book. And here's a bed. Let's poke around his desk. I mean, not much he can do about it.
Oh.
Dee?
He remembers something. Ooh. 1924. The two play in the yard. Masters Henry and Thomas are growing up in good health. They're practically inseparable. They make quite the pair. Master Henry is a kind-hearted big brother, always looking after young Master Thomas. August 1932. The two play in a sports tournament. Master Henry so wise and strong. Master Thomas sweet and honest. The sound of laughter is ever present around these bright and exuberant boys. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. Wow, so 1930s. Must have been 1934. Portrait of the two. While Master Henry pursues art, Master Thomas aims to be a writer. The pair have grown to fine young men. Mr. Edward is truly hoping from the bottom of his heart that they achieve the lives they so desire. No, I got it. What's in this drawer? Nothing. Books. Books. Display shelf.
Oh, yeah.
So punished. It's kind of
That's
sad.
weird.
strange.
Hey,
There were 4 plates the last time I saw them. It's important to keep all the plates together. I remember Wells saying that. 4 important plates, huh? Secret of the plates.
D!
Look at this
Yeah.
plate! That's one of Wells' silver plates.
Alright.
Let's put it back where it belongs. Now, if I remember correctly, this... From that picture, that little one belongs...
Alright.
I think this goes here.
Wow.
The pedestal came down. Must be some sort of mechanism. There's a plate that we have on the shelf, but I guess we don't have them all. Where are the 2 other plates? The mystery deepens. Let's examine this tea set.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, that's nice. Chocolate cake, that sounds good. I've never been much of a tea man myself. Let's see what's in here. Well, that's convenient. There's the trouble going back all the way around. Let's take a look at that ashtray, maybe.
Ashley.
There's something about this ashtray. What about it?
Hey.
Try brushing it off. Sure, okay. The cigarette butts and ashes reveal a beautiful bird in relief.
Oh.
Wow, what's this? I thought so. The ashtray's from the butler's room. Well, that's one mystery solved. See if we can find any of the other plates. I doubt we will, but we have to check, don't we? Let's see if there's anything in the art studio we can find. No, I don't think the paint is going. Yeah, okay. No plates in here. Well, didn't hurt to try. Oh, scribbles.
This paper looks new. I wonder who the girl is.
I didn't notice this.
Maybe it's Franny?
No. I don't think so. This girl, she looks a little like you. Huh?
Wait. It couldn't be. Did my dad draw this picture of me?
What's wrong?
Maybe he likes you.
Aren't you happy?
Maybe he likes you.
Does he
You ever
think I look like this? Well, it's not very accurate. Oh no.
What is it?
What if Dad doesn't even recognize me?
Well, hey. What's in this old bag?
What's this?
Let's snoop through other people's private documents. Research into another. By authors Richard Robbins and Sayoko Robbins? The research by paper my parents wrote. This is just the cover page, though. Some must have taken the rest of the pages, but why? Indeed. And whom? There's some chocolate on a silver
D.
plate.
Yeah.
Check out this plate. Oh yeah, the piece to the side of the tableware that Wells left.
All right.
Okay, good. I should put it back where it belongs. And oh, there's something.
This is.
Indeed.
That's. She's.
Hurry,
Ashley's
Ashley.
mother.
Hide.
Aww. And here we are. The truth revealed.
I remember who said that. It was Mom.
The woman in the photo is your mother? That must mean the baby is.
Yeah. It's me. This must be Dad's photo.
And now we have a face to plant on her. Now we have all the plates we need. Time to put them back where they belong. Somehow. Hitler's room.
All right.
Corners, line these up. I'm sure he would. Let's, put the big plate here. And the little bird here. Let's see what we get. Oh! The door has opened.
What? This was some sort of puzzle all along?
Look, there's something in there.
Huh?
Rolled up paper.
Huh. What?
Mansion map. Will that be useful?
How about this?
I should make notes of the interesting things I find. R11, L4, R7, L18. I wonder if the feature where I can find stuff. Oh! So there is something in the art room. I knew there was. Not to find the darn thing. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Could have sworn. Could I have been wrong? Must be, can't. Oh wait, it's on the second floor. Oh wait. Oh, I knew that was in here somewhere. Ah, clever. Come on. There we go. Ah, knew there was something in here. Scenery across the sea scan. As I enjoyed the breeze off the water, gazing lazily at the horizon, I recalled the beautiful springtime scenery of Sayoko's hometown in Japan. I haven't visited Japan in over 10 years. The last time I met, it was with Sayoko to tell her parents of our marriage. During the flight to Haneda, I caught another rare sight. Sayoko looking nervous. No doubt her mind was occupied with thoughts of what she'd say to her parents. This was her first visit home in quite a while after all, and on top of that, she was going to reveal such big news. In an attempt to calm her nerves, I held her hand and asked her to tell me about her hometown. She told me about a river near her family home. In spring, the cherry blossom trees along the banks bloom, creating such a beautiful scene. Even now, all these years later, I can see the smile on her face as she talked about those trees. The next day, I walked beside her beneath the cherry blossoms on my way to meet her parents for the first time. I always wanted to return to Japan, but it has not been in the cards. But I'll make it back someday, and I'll walk the path beneath the cherry blossom that Sayoko loves so much. I mean, I don't know why you're so nervous, Ashley. Your dad's starting to not sound so bad. In fact, he's starting to sound like a nice guy. Maybe give him a chance. I mean, after all, you haven't met the dude. Let's see what's in the safe.
Hey. D.
No.
Oh, I think I know this one. If memory serves, I do at least. I'm on. So, R13. Two. R. 6. L20.
How? Ashley.
Wait, maybe. Okay. I get the problem is it's different depending on the same file. Hey.
Ashley.
Okay. All right. So it's dependent on
Got it.
factors such
The
as
safe is
that.
unlocked.
So it's just different depending on the save file.
Well done, Ashley.
Huh.
Okay, let's see what we have
Oh
here.
boy. I bet some of you were
This
screaming at me
is-
there.
Yes, a key. 2 keys, as a matter of fact. Now we can get into those locked rooms.
Hooray! Flower key. 3-leaf clover key.
What's this notebook?
Wells must have written it.
We finally learned of Master Leonard's whereabouts, but it was too late. He had already succumbed to the epidemic. It has been decided that Mr. Edward will take the 2 children he left behind. Mr. Edward has ordered new rooms to be prepared for the young children. He calls the rooms the Golden Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room. The 2 boys have long since outgrown me. They are now strapping young men. Masters Thomas and Henry have entered the same university. Master Thomas, so wise and strong. Master Henry, so wise and strong. Master Thomas, sweet and honest. I'm sure Mr. Edward has indescribably proud of their growth. Now there is no longer concern about finding a successor. Masters Henry and Tommy both marry. 1943, the dreaded day has finally come. Masters Henry and Thomas are both headed to the battlefield. The war has intensified both young men, and both young men were called to the front lines. I think about how Mr. Edward must feel. I'm speechless. I can only pray for their safety. September 1945. The long-awaited day arrived. The young masters have come home. The joy I feel... Excuse me. The joy I feel to have them returned alive is unparalleled. They return, however, bearing grave wounds to both body and soul. Henry locks himself in the art studio, gazing endlessly at the pieces he once painted. He struggles with daily matters such as eating. Mr. Edward has keenly observed that he is needed and arranged for Henry to stay on the island with his family. After staying with us for several days, Master Thomas returned to his home on the mainland. He conducted himself with his customary positive manner, but I could sense something like a dark cloud in his countenance. I cannot possibly understand their feelings, but I pray for their rest and that they can well become soon. 1946. Mr. Edward has prepared his last will and testament. 1948. Mr. Edward has been taken ill. What have I done? If Father had written that letter and called them to the island, but no matter how much I repent, those days will never return. It was all my doing. The fault is mine alone. But perhaps one day a descendant of the Edward family will return. Should that happen, I will leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. I hope that they are found and provide some use. I pray that the souls of Mr. Edward and the others rest peacefully for eternity.
This Mr. Edward must have been your great-grandfather, Dee.
You're probably right.
Henry and Thomas. If they were brothers and they were Lawrence's grandchildren... Dee? You all right?
Well, memory unlocked.
Henry, enough already. What are you trying to say, Thomas?
There's a falling out came between them.
I just remembered something. Back then, Uncle Henry called my father Thomas.
Thomas? Your father's name is Thomas! Dee! That's great! You remembered your dad! Franny's father is Henry, Dee's father is Thomas, and Henry and Thomas were brothers. They died on this island in the same year. I wonder what happened. Dee looks so upset. He's probably wondering the same thing.
We got new information unlocked. Got Leonard. Well, you know, maybe that Edward... So I guess Lawrence doesn't sound like a bad guy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, now we have keys to the upstairs rooms. Let's snoop around in there, huh?
Yes, it opened. Now we can look in Franny's room. Maybe you'll remember something else, Dee.
yes.
Whoa. Now,
Huh? Dee?
where could D be going now?
This is it, Ashley. This is Franny's room. This is where we play together.
Huh.
Huh.
Move the building blocks one by one. Wooden doll.
What's with this doll? Its right arm is missing.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it broke off.
Uh-oh. Hint for a new puzzle, perhaps?
Dee, look at this doll.
I just remembered something.
What is it?
Franny made this doll.
Wow, she made this herself? Pretty impressive. The missing piece must be around here somewhere.
I don't think this doll is broken. I think it's supposed to be missing its right arm. This is a doll of Franny's father.
And?
And Franny's father was missing his right arm.
Really?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Okay. Low table. Huh.
Oh man, what a cute teddy bear.
That was Franny's favorite.
These vintage bears are cool. I actually love teddy bears. Suddenly I remembered that night. The one from my dreams.
Uh-oh.
That night. On the table, there was a cake with candles and a bear with a red ribbon.
Here you go, Ashley. This is a present from Daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. But Dad wasn't there. Where was he that night?
Ashley? What's wrong?
Dee, I remembered something too. When I saw the bear, my mom...
Your mother?
Yeah, I barely remember anything about her, but sometimes I have this dream. I feel like it ends in the middle though. Like there's more to it.
It's like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Like, in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the main character was trying to remember memory through his dream or something. Trying to get a look at the face of the guy who kidnapped his brother.
Huh. That reminds me of something Jessica said. She told me that if I meet my dad, I'll also learn about my mom.
Is that why you came here to see him?
Maybe.
Well, let's explore more. Sofa.
Huh.
How would you look through a kid's dresser? I mean, why? Why would you look through a
The
kid's
blanket's
dresser?
color is faded. A little girl used to sleep here a long time ago.
Probably sun
Hey, Dee.
damaged.
What was Franny like?
Well, I guess she was mostly sweet, but she could be a little sassy. She was real easy to make laugh, but real easy to make cry too. And she was incredibly lonely.
Oh,
What's this?
hey, Dee, take a look at this doll.
It's Franny's. She made it to look like herself.
So this one is supposed to be Franny.
Yes.
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
I remember something Franny said.
Dee, these dolls have to be nice to each other. If they get along, then
I think it might be a hint to a puzzle, I think.
Then what?
Sorry. That's all I remember.
The dolls need to get along? What does that mean?
Franny doll.
Um...
Nope.
Um...
Now I have to find the third doll. What would it be?
Huh?
Keeper Crane.
Huh?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope. Maybe behind this book.
Huh?
Nope.
Hmm.
But for now, varnished teddy bear. Living in this mansion has been like living in a time capsule. Each room is untouched by time, and I use these rooms in my day-to-day life. I found myself developing an interest in antique furniture. When I gaze upon the elaborate decor, when I feel the fine material used in their construction, the materials have withstood the test of time. I think I might be feeling the same sense of elegance and high living once enjoyed by the Edward family. I'll sometimes catch myself wandering from room to room just to admire the furniture. One might even say I'm becoming an enthusiast. Yet I found it difficult to enjoy the child's room on the east side of the second floor. Looking at the dusty teddy bear at the small desk, my thoughts would rush back to Ashley, and how I left her behind 11 years ago. Oh, Ashley, I just want to see you just one more time. I have to imagine you don't even remember my face, though you were just 3 years old at the time. I want to finish another, and then see with my eyes, see how you've grown. I feel as I've been stuck in time myself, and only you can bring me back. Now let's find that other doll. Maybe it's in the other room, I think. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to check, would it?
Hmm?
Okay. Other room in here, perhaps?
All right.
In we go. Let's see what's in here. Wow, look at all this old stuff, huh?
Does this spark any memories?
This is. Yes. Ashley, I remember something. This room belonged to Franny's parents.
Dolls and glasses are all covered in dust. I wonder if the stuff inside is okay to drink. Okay, well, for the record, I just want to say that if it's over half a century old, you probably shouldn't drink it or put it into your body in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I'm just saying. Doesn't sound like a good idea. Fireplace. A letter. There's an open letter inside the book on the table.
Hey.
The letter's all crumpled up. Must have made someone angry.
Yeah?
I wouldn't want to be that letter. Let's see what it says. You've gone and upset a lot of people with this. The workers here just don't get it, and neither do I. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into working Lawrence mine around the clock, and what are we getting in return? Fired, the lot of us, kicked off the island. The old president would have at least tried to work something out with us, like always, but now this new guy gets to stroll in and shut us down with a single sheet of paper? We would like a sit down with the new president, or at least owe an explanation. Robert Martin, worker representative. It's a letter for the people who work working in the mine. Who's this new president? I have no idea. Oh, an old TV. This TV is ancient. Never seen one like this. Oh, another paper crane. Time to see what dear old daddy's been up to in here. When I think of one day reuniting with Ashley, I sometimes find myself wondering what sort of father I should be. And in those moments, my thoughts immediately go to my own father, who died when I was 18. He worked as an importer, a line of business that took him all over the world. His sole focus in life was his work, and he was rarely home. But one day, in a move that surprised us all, he took my mother on a vacation to South America. But their plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean, and I never saw my parents again. At the time, I couldn't understand my father's desire to bury himself in his work. How could he keep himself so busy that he neglects his family? And then one day he was gone. But looking back, I've become exactly like him. If my father were still alive, what would he say to me? To me, with my head so buried in research, what would he think of me? Yeah.
Huh.
That must be an extreme thirst.
Huh.
This bed is huge. There's easily room for 2 adult-sized people to share it. Yeah, this was olden times. People slept in separate beds despite being married for some reason. The dresser was a 3-sided mirror. What's in this drawer? A woman doll!
Oh.
Details of the doll must be...
Yeah.
Yeah, Franny made it. This one must be her mom. Doll of a woman. What's this letter? This is... Dear Henry, this is farewell. Having lost not only your beloved grandfather, others so dear to you in such a short time, I'm sure you are consumed by a grief deeper than I can understand. I believe that Franny and I could heal your heart, but you've changed since you sealing yourself off in the Silver Bird room. I saw how you threw away the sprout key into the fountain. You spend every day confined in your room, lost in a bottle of alcohol, and terrified of an unseen force. You seem to have lost your will to live. Even Franny is frightened by how long it's been since you picked up a pencil or paintbrush, and yet you refuse to leave the room. I can no longer see your heart, Henry. I'm taking Franny and leaving this island. I'll never forget how deeply I loved you, Marie. Ah.
Who's Marie?
Franny's mama.
Oh,
Why do you look so sad?
well, this is a goodbye letter. I don't know what happened between her mom and dad, but
Yeah. There's some people just can't take it and resort to alcoholism. I find that kind of sad. Alcohol is a lot of people turn to alcohol like it's gonna be a solution, but really it's just a way of hiding away from everything. At least that's how I see it. I never really did get. I mean, I've tried like what, maybe 2 beers in my life, like and like one drink of champagne, but alcohol never really did anything for me. And in my honest opinion, I'm probably better off without it.
I'm sure Franny wanted them all to stay together. That's why I'm sad.
Ashley.
But provided a clue too. Who's Marie? Hey Marie! Where's my sandwich? In case you're not familiar, the Raymond's mother on Everybody Loves Raymond, yeah, I've been getting into a lot of older sitcoms lately. Yeah, like, Seinfeld, Everybody Loves Raymond, and, what else is there? Seinfeld, Everybody Loves Raymond, stuff like that. Now let's solve the mystery. Let's see if it's all here. It's open. So this is what she meant by the dolls getting along. What's in here?
And in here we have a key. I wonder which room this key's for.
What's this? A ribbon Franny loved. I wonder if the ribbon would go on this bear. Probably not. But makes me wonder what the ribbon's for, at least. But let's go into the Silver Bird, the two-leaf clover room.
Yes!
Not here either. Where could you be, Jessica?
I don't know. Well, don't.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hmm?
an old TV. Old TVs didn't have the remote.
It's a hummingbird.
It's crooked. This bothers me to no end.
Sheet music.
This is sheet music, isn't it? Why was it hidden behind a painting? The painting is of this bird.
Ah! Did you know there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music? If you solve the puzzle and play the music, you'll get to see the piano's secret.
This guy really loved puzzles, didn't he?
I just remembered something. This is the sheet music Franny played on the piano.
Oh, really? I wonder if I'd be able to play it.
You can play?
Yeah, I practice on a school piano once in a while.
Will you try playing this song?
I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll help jog some more memories.
Franny told me there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music.
I wonder what it could be.
Well, the notes are right there. First time to get rid on some. Now take pictures. Well, I remember this part of the game. Taking a picture of the bird might come in handy later.
Oh,
Is this Pam Franny? Looks a lot like the sketch in the art studio. Weird to think that Dee was friends with her all those years ago. And Franny got updated. Picture?
Huh.
Wow. Candle holder. Huh. Uh-oh. Another message from dear old Daddy Dearest. Let's see what it hides. Hummingbirds. From the knockers to the tableware to paintings to sculptures in the fountain, a hummingbird motif permeates every corner of this mansion. The fact that there are so many hummingbird decorations indicates that Lawrence had a strong fixation on them. Hummingbirds can be a symbol of healing and love, and apparently a popular motif in Native American cultures as well. I believe it's possible Lawrence included hummingbirds all throughout the mansion as an attempt to alleviate his loneliness. Reminding me of something Sayoko once told me. In Japan, the crane has long been associated with good fortune. Designs featuring this particular bird are very popular. Origami cranes are most popular as a means of making a wish. As such, those who wish for peace or a speedy recovery from illness will often make them in droves. So perhaps Lawrence's hummingbird decorations were made with a wish for peace in his own life. Sayoko taught me how to make paper or origami cranes a long time ago. Maybe we should make a few and leave them around the mansion with a wish that the departed may rest in peace. I mean, he is using their house after all. I mean, I'm sure they'd appreciate that you give good fortune. Hey, an old newspaper. Well, let's try the piano. Ugh. Sorry. Had to stretch. Well, let's see what's down, 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 and around. Music stand. Sheet music. That's
You can
so
do it.
nervous. Just do your best, you'll be fine. Okay, here goes nothing. X. B. Sounds different from what I call Franny playing. Wait, so the staff is blank. So it's the other way around, eh? I think I know the solution to this. If I remember correctly, we gotta go back to the room. Oh, who's this? If I can remember correctly, we have to go back to the Clover room. Get a picture and show the sheet music in front of the bird, I think. At least that's how I remember it. Ah. Maybe I take a picture of it? Then maybe I go back down and, geez, I don't remember this right. I remember involved taking pictures of the bird and the sheet music. I hope I do at least. overlay. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Uh, I knew I was on the right track. First, he copied the score from the bird picture onto the sheet music.
All right. All right.
There we go. Done. Now let's play it.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna try playing it. Y, X. And let's see what we got. Well, I'm gonna have to play the rest of that by myself. Oh,
Huh?
secret compartment.
Ashley, did you hear that? Sounds like it triggered something. Let's look around.
Oh, box. What is
box
in the
fell out of the
box?
piano. I wonder what it is.
What's in the box? Open it up. Seashell.
This is... Granny found these on the beach.
It's shells. They're kind of pretty.
Oh, right. I remember these. Franny found them. These are our treasure. She hid them here.
What's this card? It looks like a game cartridge. Is this Franny's too?
No. I've never seen that.
Ooh. It fits into the DOS.
What's that noise?
It's the DAS. What's it doing? Did it read the card?
Recognized another key. Oh. Ooh. Unlocking another key feature. Another key too.
I've never seen this screen. Is this a map of the mansion? One of the rooms is glowing.
What's this another key?
I have no idea. Another key.
The mystery deepens. The mystery deepens indeed.
What the? Who are you?
I've been waiting for you.
Uh-oh. Ooh. The plot thickens. And that's where we're going to end things off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring-a-ding-ding the little bell.